Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Knights of the Fallen Empire and the Gemini Deception, the last chapter until the one that is coming, the finale, the thing that happens at the end of everything, and that's obviously gonna be happening very, very soon. And we are, again, with Senya, where we are needing to rendezvous with Lana, and yes, that's gonna be pretty cool. So let's head up here and see what she has to say.
So bored watching you. Has to be something better to do.
Okay. Oh, it seems the elevator broke down. This is not a good thing. If anyone has seen the movie Devil, then you definitely don't want to be stuck in an elevator with Senya. I mean, with anyone with Senya. Oh yeah, it's like I'm implying that she's some sort of evil demon, but no. She's she's actually knocked down, and she just got up amazingly fast. But anyway, okay, so we are now in the maintenance passages. Oh yes, yeah. If anyone's played Fable, is it Fable 2? Yeah, I think it is Fable 2, and the character voiced by Stephen Fry is absolutely amazing because they make a joke. They make a joke about his orientation, shall we say, and in his house there's actually a, shall we say, a corridor, a secret corridor that is called Reva's Back Passage, and that is because the character's name is Reva, which is, I just thought that was amusing. I don't know why I remembered that, but apparently that's where we are now. We're in the back passage of the battle cruiser, so yes, take from that what you will. That is kind of amusing anyway. And I kind of thought it was cool that the developers put that in Fable 2 anyway, so yeah, because they're obviously having a joke with Stephen Fry about that. But anyway, let us now take on the very many Sky Troopers. Yes, how wonderful. The Sky Troopers are I just got it. The Sky Troopers are the Stormtroopers of Knights of the Fallen Empire, aren't they? I just got that. I literally just got that. That is a revelation. I didn't even know, because, I mean, think about it. I mean, the developers must have been in the boardroom, or the developer room, or the coffee room, or whichever room, the developing games room, and then they must have been like, hey, so what are we going to call these new enemies that we're going to throw at the player all the time? And then people just came up with all kinds of things, and then one person's like, oh, well, the Stormtroopers are called Stormtroopers, so why don't we call them something to do with the sky? And then the lead designer's just like, yes, that's it, Sky Troopers. And then that's how they got it. That's how they must have got it like that, surely. Well, anyway, let's try and take on the Sky Trooper constructor, who apparently has a sword, a vibro sword, and a shield. Where are we? The medieval ages of sort of times? I don't even know. Anyway, we're going to try and move away here because it seems to be shooting things at me. And yeah, that actually seems to be a pretty cool mechanic. I'd like to see more of that in Star Wars The Old Republic, where you have to actually dodge something, and it's a little bit telegraphed, so it's a little bit, you know, they tell you that something's going to be happening, but I don't really want to know too far ahead of time. Like, I want to be able to dodge it and feel like, yes, I dodged that, and actually did a pretty good job at it. But yes, obviously, they can't make it too difficult, considering Senya's actually being eliminated pretty fast here. Obviously, she is with her damage spec right now, so she is going to be a little bit less durable than if she was playing as healer or maybe even tank. I don't even know. Does she get additional HP with being a tank or something like that? I actually don't know. I would think that she actually does, but it's more than likely that she'll just gain defensive skills rather than having additional HP or something like that. But well, she's almost about to die. Let's try and save her, shall we?
Easier than I thought.
Or never mind, she just saved herself with an executing slash of some sort. So let us... Oh, I apparently left one of the Sky Troopers alive. Wonderful. Okay, so let's just rest here for a little bit, because we definitely don't want her to die. If we need to do a little bit more fighting, and then we're going to be heading on to Lana's location. Why is Lana so far away? I mean, it's every single time she's just like, I'm going to choose to be in the furthest possible point in this location. Yes, exactly. Anyway, let's try and... Oh, there we go. We avoided the death lasers. And now... Oh, we have a power source here. I suppose we should destroy this. Round orbs of power source. Yes, there we go. And we are being poisoned right now, which is not great. Oh, we need to destroy these repair droids. Oh, yes, I remember this. Okay, so yeah, we need to be a little bit quick about this. Come on, Senya, you must help me. I'm not a very damaging spec, so it would be nice if I gained a little bit of assistance from you. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's move over here and see if we can take these out now. There we go, and another one, and there's one of the repair droids. I think I'm just going to try and kill this so Senya can actually attack it. There we go. And now I have no lightsaber. Oh, no, there we go. There it's back. Okay. Seemed that I wasn't actually drawing it out for some reason. I was just sketching it. Yeah? Drawing, sketching. Okay, well, anyway, I think we've destroyed all of the power sources, and so we can actually just head on and... Did I even need to do that? It seemed like that was optional. It didn't seem like there was any door in the way, but maybe there was, and I just didn't see it or something. But
You think Emperor Arkin will torture you? I think he will. I bet he'll enjoy it. I know I would.
Okay, that's a little bit weird. I've got to say that the Gemini captain seems to have taken a turn for the worse, and she seems to be some sort of cybernetic dominatrix now, or something along those lines, because before she's just like, I will eliminate you, and now she's just taking all these very sort of innuendo-esque sentences a little bit too far, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a bit weird that she's somehow, quote-unquote, taking pleasure from seeing us fight and things like that. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, she is a droid and things, so, I mean, emotions and all that sort of thing, and machinery, I don't know. Seems a bit strange. I mean, I don't mind, obviously, because we're going to be destroying her, I would assume. But it's a bit weird how she was so incredibly neutral before, and now she's just like, yes, all that stuff.
Having better luck than with the blast doors. Almost like the captain's distracted.
There you are. I'd like you to meet the ship's cargo en route to the Eternal Throne. Zasha Rankin, decorated Imperial Admiral. One of the few experienced officers to survive Zakuul's conquest.
A pleasure to meet you. Your reputation precedes you, of course.
Ty Corden, former president of Balmorra, now with the Galactic Senate.
Commander?
And finally, Melita Tal. She was a popular holo performer back home. She became one of the first to loudly question Arkin's rule. It was either go into exile or be killed.
A pleasure and an honor. You inspire me. You inspire us all.
The rest are their bodyguards and associates, captured alongside them.
Don't worry. We'll have you out of there in no time.
There isn't a doubt in my mind, but we aren't simply helpless prisoners in need of rescue. Everyone here is eager to join your cause.
We knew of your alliance. For each of us, it made sense to join, but we didn't know how to reach you. In searching, we found each other.
We all knew influential people whose ears we could bend, loyalties we could ensure. So we started an alliance of our own, inspired by yours. It wasn't long before we were found out and captured.
Arkin assumes we're affiliated with you. He wants to interview us, to discover where you are.
We could use more allies. You'll all be welcome in the Alliance, assuming you're still interested.
Are you kidding? Sign me up. Literally. If there's anything I have to sign, let me know.
Oh, we aren't as formal as all that, Senator.
And you're free.
Oh? That was meant to take you at least 4 minutes longer. I hope my calibrations haven't been affected.
Stay here until we secure the bridge.
I don't see that happening, Commander. But I do want you to try. I want you to try with all your might.
And here we go, fighting more of these sky troopers. So that's what they are, obviously. So let's see if we can... Wow, okay, they're dying incredibly easily, but this is a point that I actually made in the Inquisitor series as well, and I'm going to bring it up here again because I feel as though it's quite important. Now, the point I'm going to make is that this, I think, has to be the only time when I have actually been pitted against overwhelming odds. Like, they had 6 or 7, maybe even 8 stormtroopers. I actually literally misspoke right there. Like, efficiently misspoke. Literally. You know, just, like, truthfully, I wasn't making a joke there. But anyway, yes. There was, like, 8 sky troopers there, and they're just like, fight these. And I'm just like, yes, I would like to. I would very much like to fight all of these. And that's exactly what I want to see more of. I want to see more of those kinds of odds. Because usually you're just fighting 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 or 4. But for the most part, I'd like to see much more of this sort of Diablo-esque sort of there's many enemies and only one of you sort of thing. I think that would be very exciting and pretty fun actually to play through that, because if they're weak enough enemies, then they're going to be fun and not too challenging, but just fun enough to make you feel like, yes, I am actually a Jedi, yes, I'm actually a bounty hunter, yes, I'm actually a Sith, very, very powerful, and all of that sort of thing. But fighting 2 or 3, it kind of just doesn't do that, so it's a bit sad that they don't choose to do that more often, but anyway, maybe we'll see that in the new expansion coming out later this year. That would actually be kind of cool, but something tells me maybe not. We'll see. Alright, so we haven't yet secured a route through the battle cruiser and to the bridge, but I decided to cut back here mainly because we are now entering the bowels of the ship once again, and it's actually seeming to be a pretty nice change of scene here. Obviously we did go into the maintenance passages before, but this is where I think it gets a little bit dicey. I think it actually introduces a couple of new enemies and things, but maybe it doesn't actually. I actually don't seem to. No, maybe I misremembered. That's kind of a bit sad, isn't it? That is a bit sad. We are getting a huge amount of decontamination droids. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. I mean, surely they can just, you know, decontaminate something. They don't need to decontaminate me. I'm kind of okay. I mean, I shower and stuff like that. I mean, Zaylen's fine, surely, isn't he? I don't know. What do they have in Star Wars anyway? Do they just have like regular showers, or do they just have Sonic showers? Oh yeah, I'm gonna reference another franchise here. Well, that's gonna poke a few buttons. It's gonna push a few buttons. Yeah, not poke, because I don't have my poking stick with me right now. But anyway, wait a minute. That's the main door. I think that is actually the main door. So we actually arrived a little bit quicker than I imagined. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then we're gonna have to rejuvenate ourselves, because obviously that's what we have to do. Rejuvenate, yes, exactly. Come on, give me back my HP. I need that red bar of goodness. Okay, so there we go. Let's head on in and see. Oh no, it's another door. Why? See, this is the thing. What about the design of this ship? Why is there a door there, and why is there a door here if they didn't want to lock it? A little bit weird.
It's over.
That was fast. I expected to have several minutes more. Oh well. Personal combat simulations have been a hobby of mine for several minutes now. I've conducted more than 2,000 in that time. Your chances of survival are poor.
You can't win. Surrender.
Incorrect. I can win. In fact, I can do anything I want.
Okay. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so we're actually pitted against huge amounts of sky troopers once again. That's actually kind of cool. I mean, obviously I was talking about how I would very much like to see 1 against many odds once again, because I just feel like that's a really cool mechanic and everything. I'm kind of a bit weirded out the fact that I now have Senya on damage. It's probably a bad idea to have her on damage, to be honest, for this fight, because even though I do literally no damage myself, it's actually kind of nice to have someone that is going to heal you, because I have a bad feeling that I'm probably not going to be able to survive this with Senya intact. I think that she's probably going to die, and I'm going to be without her for the remaining sort of duration of the fight, and that's going to be kind of bad. Let's see if I can actually take aggro from her. Somehow not happening. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, yes, I may have to go on without you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to have to do that. I might die. I literally might die against this. Wouldn't that be sad? That would be super sad, considering I can't revive her or anything like that. Yeah, she has been defeated. That is very, very bad indeed. Okay, so what am I going to do now? That's the thing. What am I going to do now? Should have really chosen a healing spec for this, I feel. Yes, that would have been much better. Much, much better in actual fact. Alright, so yeah, I died, obviously. Yeah, I died. I'm gonna be fully disclosing that because I feel as though it's important to talk about design decisions that the developers made. And yeah, sure, okay, they are being published by EA and there may be time restrictions and stuff like that for balancing reasons and things like that, and maybe they think that everyone uses like healing companions and stuff. But I feel as though if you can't beat a fight with every single spec of companion, I feel like that's a bad fight. But I don't know, that's the thing. I really like this fight, and I'm not going to criticize it too much because I actually really like the amount of skills that they give the Gemini Captain, and I feel as though she has a really cool design. But for the most part, I would have liked to have seen any class with any combination of companion spec be able to beat this fight. Obviously, right now, this is easy. This is just turned into easy mode right now because we have Senya, who's a healer, and I'm a tank. So I literally take no damage. Like, I'm taking no damage right now. She's healing any damage that I take. She gives me damage absorb shields, everything that I could possibly require to survive in this kind of environment. And that's perfectly fine, you know, that's okay. I don't mind being invincible because that's always fun. I mean, you know, being invincible is exactly what a Jedi technically should be for the most part, with obviously some glaring weaknesses. Order 66, but anyway, oh yeah. Anyway, we are obviously going to be fighting this Gemini Captain for quite some time because I literally have no damage whatsoever, and Senya is apparently not now healing me. She's not going to heal me. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, well maybe she'll heal me now. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, I've been fighting this captain for a good amount of minutes right now, and yeah, Senya eventually unbugged, mainly because I had to manually heal myself with her abilities. Now, I don't know what happened there. She obviously got bugged out due to the Gemini Captain teleporting around or something, and that's perfectly fine, but I could have died again. That would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? Okay, well, let's speak to the Gemini Captain and, well, see what actually happens. Are we going to insert Gemini Prime here? I think so.
That was incredible. It was beyond anything I could have asked for.
What is she talking about?
This can't be good.
Now I know what it's like. Even in failure, it's my failure. My choice. Isn't it wonderful?
Are you saying you have free will now? How is that possible?
It isn't easy to keep you distracted. Prisoners, sky troopers, none of it slowed you for long. Even so, I've kept up my end. Now I get to do whatever I choose. And I choose... There. Destruction protocols are in effect.
It doesn't have to end this way. Turn it off and I'll let you go.
But I don't need you to let me go. I decided to transfer my consciousness into the frequency. And now that I'm finished, I've decided to leave. If the ship's utter destruction doesn't kill you, I'm sure Emperor Arkan will. He and the High Justice should be arriving very soon. Enjoy dying.
Can't revert the command, it's locked in.
We have to get Gemini Prime on board. She can stop this.
We don't have that kind of time.
Commander, do you read? We've made it to the escape pods, but something's wrong. They won't accept our commands.
Power fluctuations like crazy. I can launch them from here, but they're in 3 separate pods. I can only send one at a time.
Everything's coming apart! Please, help us!
All right, who goes first?
Launch the Senator's group.
Done. Can do one more for sure. After that, anyone's guess.
We're out of time. Launch! Launch!
Launch Admiral Rankin and her people next.
Pod bays are destroyed. I have 2 safely away, the rest didn't make it.
I tried. Couldn't get them all away in time.
Melita. My people. They're dead.
We're all going to be dead if we don't get off this ship before it blows itself up.
Hey, should I be picking up these pods, or are they more bad news?
They're ours, take them in. We'll be close behind in the shuttle.
So much for the whole frequency plan.
It wasn't a total loss. The prisoners we saved will help us in our battle against Arkan. As long as we get off this ship alive. Let's move out.
And there we have it, and the remaining thing to do is to, of course, escape to the battlecruiser's hangar, and we'll be doing that in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.